This week, we're going to covering symbols. In our drawings, usually we have annotation symbol like elevation symbols and like drawing titles. All those annotation symbols, we can find them in the tool palettes. They are stored under the tool palettes, and you can also find them in the design center. That there are different symbols like structural grid line, that's a detail reference symbol, that's a section, and elevation datum, and doors. And we can find them under the tool palette. The shortcut is Control-3. And unfortunately, in the Mac version of AutoCAD, there's no tool palettes. And so we need to find another way to insert those symbols. Control number 3, and this is tool palettes. And on the left-hand side, there's lots of tab. You're going to find the ones called annotation. And under the annotation, there are different groups. You will have imperial samples. You have matrix samples. So we're going to use the imperial samples, like different symbols, and they are actually dynamic block. Which is a click and drag. You can bring it to your drawing, and you will see there's a lot of grabbers, and those blue grabber, when you select it, those are dynamics blocks, so there's more function to it. You can rotate it. You can double click it, and you can change the sheet number, view numbers. And so one thing for those dynamic blocks, and one thing you really don't want to do, you don't want to edit the block in place. If you do that, and okay, you will get this warning: the block reference contain custom block property. If you add it in place, it will break all those functions, and you don't want to do that. And what is dynamic block? If you select those, if you do block editor, not edit block in place, block editor, and you will see those are different kind of parameter people set up, and different function, and those are dynamic. They are not normal blocks. There are lots of function to it. So don't edit them in place. You will break those function people wrote. And so if I'm going to insert the drawing titles and drawing title, of course, you want them on the correct layers, and I'm under the annotating symbol. That's correct. I'll give you a drawing. This is my demolition plan, and give you the scale. It's 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch equal a foot. And you will see this is dynamic. You can grab it. So of course you can copy it. You can do whatever you like, but don't edit in place. And that will be enlarged. And so like for this, if we have that, this is section symbol, but we can change it. Our elevation should be on ID-106, and just assume it's on the view 1, the first view. And this one, you see there's a drop-down list, and you can do this, or you can use that symbol.